Hey friends, it's Laura. Welcome to my channel. Today I am creating an 8.5 by 11 scrapbooking layout of my dog and I. I absolutely love these photos. They are blurry and I had taken them late at night in our kitchen and I just love them so much. I had done space buns in my hair, which I absolutely love, and they remind me of Xenon Girl of the 21st Century, which was a movie during my preteen years that came out on Disney. And I just love the hairstyle. It looked so cute, and my dog was so happy to see me when I came home from work that night. And so I took a few photographs here. And my idea for this layout was to use up a ton of the heart embellishments that I have. And you can see I have a whole little container there that I keep all my different heart embellishments in. I've got chipboard, puffy pieces, and vellum pieces, cardstock pieces, acetate pieces, all my different little heart ephemera in that little box there. So I am sticking with cooler tone colors for this one. I am doing mostly blue and silver, a little bit of black and white, and some cooler tones of pink. And I take a photograph of how I have everything laid down right now because I realize the plain white background that I am using for this layout was just a little bit too plain. And I wanted to give some interest to that background. So I took a photograph of everything and pushed it off the paper, and I covered my paper with different blue paint splatters. I've got some light blue and some dark blue paint splatters on the page. And then I just refer back to the photograph that I had taken before of the layout to figure out where I had each individual heart and kind of place things back where I had them in the arrangement that I liked. And then I am going through my different paper scraps to see if I can find a good photo mat for some of my photos. And I do like a few of these pattern papers. I cannot remember if I end up using them or not. For some reason, I'm thinking I don't. I love this page so much. It was inspired by a layout originally made by Inky Quill years and years ago, where she had hearts running in a vertical on her page. And it is a layout that I have recreated in my own scrapbooks several times since seeing it. And this one I'm doing about the same thing, except for instead of going up and down vertically, I am doing it diagonally across the page, up and down. So adding those hearts in kind of a diagonal shape across the page there. And I love the way that that brings in the interest and kind of frames out the photographs there by having all the different embellishments kind of clustered around the photos going down the page. And I also like adding different photos like this where I've got 3 or more photos on a page. To me, it is kind of reminiscent of film strips, which I really love. And I'm trying to get everything back down onto my page in a way that I like. I am using my tiny attaching stapler there to adhere all of my vellum hearts to the page because you can see double-sided tape and other adhesives through vellum, so I didn't want to use any tape or glue to adhere them down. I just used my tiny attacher, and that works really well. It also adds another element of texture to the page, adding a little bit of metal that sits up off of the page. I add a few phrase stickers here. I've got that chipboard one that says lovely. I'm also adding a few heart stickers from my stash as well. And now I'm just looking at my different silver thickers to create a title. Initially, I wanted to do something referencing Xenon Girl of the 21st Century because that is where the hairstyle was inspired by and what I was thinking of when I took these photographs and I had done my makeup and my hair like that. And I quickly realized that the alphabet I chose does not have any of the letters to make the name Xenon, and it would have taken a while. So I'm going to end up changing my direction, and I go with a title that says Space Buns and Claire Kisses, and Claire's the name of my dog. So you can see there in one of the pictures, she's kind of putting her nose up to my cheek, and then the next one you can see her pulling her tongue back in her mouth after kissing me as she kind of turns away. So blurry kisses are the best with my dog. I love it. And the photographs of them. I absolutely love these stickers. They have been in my stash forever, and I'm so glad to finally use some of them. And I think this layout turns out so cute. I love the silver foil. I think it is beautiful and everything that I wanted in this layout. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing how this layout came together and how I created it. It's just another 8.5 by 11 scrapbooking layout to go into my photo album. Pretty much the usual around here lately, as I tend to prefer the smaller sized scrapbooking pages because I can do them quicker and easier. And with being in grad school, I don't have a ton of time to work on larger projects like 12 by 12 layouts. So yeah, love how this page turned out, love the photographs, love the opportunity to use up a ton of one of my embellishments, which were the heart embellishments, and then also to use up a ton of those alphabets, which I only had one page of left anyway, so this worked out great for using up some more of those, so I can go ahead and get rid of that packet soon after I use up a little bit more. I hope you are feeling creatively inspired to make something beautiful for your scrapbook, and I will catch you in the next video. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to see all of the creative stuff that I do and projects to be inspired by, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye, friends!